Okay, the Gotrax e-bike. We'll just do a quick little walk around of this thing. I just finished assembling this thing. Really wasn't much to it at all, and I am not a bike mechanic. I'm not even very experienced in bike riding. I haven't done a bike ride for I don't know how long, but I got this e-bike and it went together for me in less than a half an hour. It was a very straightforward, pretty simple assembly. Put the handlebars on, put the front tire on, make a few adjustments, and it's ready to go. So now you might be able to see we still got winter outside here, so not going to be able to ride this thing or give you any kind of a review on riding or how it operates, so I'm going to have to wait for spring for that. The manual even says you void the warranty if you take this out in the rain or get it wet. In any way, it's not made to be totally waterproof, so I'm just going to have to be patient and not ride it for another month or so or whenever things dry up. But anyhow, here it is, and the battery is right on your main frame right here. It has a port on the side for charging it, or you can take the battery off, charge it on your workbench or wherever you like, or it has keys on the side here. Those are not for starting it or running it or anything like that. That's just simply to be able to remove the battery. If you're riding it and you stop somewhere and you're worried about theft, you can pull the battery out, take it with you, lock it up someplace, whatever you need to do. But yeah, it's pretty nice, good, comfortable seat. I was able to sit on it for a little while, and it's pretty well padded. Seems to be good, and it's adjustable with the quick release lever right there, and you can adjust the height up and down, very easy to do. Tires, I like the tires. I was kind of worried about it because I can see most of my bicycling is going to be done probably up at our lake cabin in the summer, and we're on gravel roads up there for the most part. So these tires look like they're going to be able to handle some gravel road and maybe even some light trails. So it has your sprocket and the rear tire here for your speed changes. Again, I don't know a lot about how this stuff works, but I guess I'm going to be learning. So that's your sprocket, and then of course your front pedals and sprocket. I did have to put the pedals on. That was part of the assembly, but again, took a matter of minutes. I was really pleased with how easy this thing assembled, because a lot of times that can be a challenge for me, not being very mechanically inclined. And then your front shocks look like they're pretty stable and sturdy, so might be a pretty nice ride. And then your front disc brake. So we have that, and again, of course, the same tire in the front. And then moving up to the handlebars, this is your electronics. Tells you what your battery is, that type of thing. And again, still not very well versed because I haven't used it yet. So, and there we have a bell. So you got a bell on it. And then we move over here, and this is your transmission or your gear changing selector. And then there is your throttle button for using the battery if you're just going by the battery alone. So that's kind of a quick overview. You got a reflector on the front, and they do send a red reflector for the rear. I just have not installed it yet. So that's pretty much your quick walk around. I do have intentions of posting another video on this later after I give it some trial runs, and I'll report back on it. But for right now, I think it's just a good entry-level e-bike to find out if you're going to like it, how much you're going to use them, that type of thing. You can spend a whole lot more money on these e-bikes, but if you're new to them, this is probably a good way to go without going in for a lot of dollars. But still, it seems like a very good, well-built bike. Very happy with it so far. So I'll be back with another video later after I get some miles on it.
There came on, but there is no headlights in there again. There it went off. Okay, so let's give this thing a try. and see what it'll do. I'm not gonna pedal at all. I'm just gonna give it some gas with the throttle here, and we're on the highest speed. Picks up pretty well. And I'm currently going 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and a half, 19, 19.2. This is a gravel road I'm on. Over some bumps. Seems to ride pretty well. And hanging in there around 19 miles an hour. It's not downhill, this is pretty flat. Just gonna brake and turn around and go back. See if I can find my dog on the way. And navigate this turn without using my pedals. Accelerating up again. 12. 14, some bumps. Couple neighbor dogs. 16, 17, 18. Coming right along. About 18.4 this way. I'm probably going into the wind now before I would have been going with the wind. Not bad. I'm pretty impressed with the speed.
All right, this is a really cute bike. It's actually pretty powerful. My daughter just took it for a test ride, really liked it. Gear control is pretty intuitive. You press this to go up a gear and this to go back down. Over here, you've got the control for how much power you want to assist you. You could just use the throttle if you want to go full electric. But I encourage her to get some exercise still. Use this to see she's only on level 2. You can control how much assist you want the motor to have. Now, it does have a headlight function on here, but this model doesn't seem to come with a headlight. So I guess that's something that some of the other models maybe that use this controller have, but not this one. It does have standard bell. Reflecting the front is not centered because you can't. It comes like this off to the side, and that's just because the center can't have a loop around it like that. So that bothers her that it's off center. But I'm probably going to replace this with some sort of battery-powered light anyway. That will clamp on differently, so that's okay. It did take a little longer than expected to build. The handlebars were a little bit complicated because of the routing the wires, because first they were on the wrong side, and they got, couldn't really rotate it well, so I had to take it off and do it again. And even though I tightened it really tight, it seems like the handle and the wheels can still turn independently a little bit. I have to try and tighten that a little bit more. But otherwise, it seems like an excellent bike.
Hi everyone, it's a short review for the electrical bike Gotrax, and it works very good condition. Every button works well. So it's all fine with the battery, with all stuff here. So it's really worth its money. So if you enjoy driving the bike, so it's really worth its money. So it's It's very good. I enjoy riding this bike, so I recommend someone who is going to buy this bike.
Let's show you. Hold it for 3 seconds.
Alright, this bike is got the Dolphin bike. I took it on the trails and it performed really well. I was very surprised.
Here are the brakes and the suspensions. And here is the pedal assist control. There's even a hiking mode that you can use.
Lions are ready to move on off the field. Looks like San Francisco almost is as well and regroup. Remember, the 49ers will get the ball.
You see that.
And sort this out.